Hello and welcome to A Cat in the Garden. We have a little bit of a different setup for today's video. It's not as exciting, but just based off of the nature of the video, I need some space where I can work on this project. So it's just going to be a little bit different. I've got all of the cats in the room with me, so we'll see what happens. But today we are going to be building an Akerbar greenhouse from IKEA. I actually bought this a year ago and I never got around to building it, so I figured that there's no better time than today to build it, so we'll just get started. So this is the package, dust and all. I am very excited to get this opened up. I bought it as soon as they were made available to IKEA stores a long time ago. I think it was in May of last year, so a little bit over a year, and I just never got around to it. Life got in the way, and it's been sitting in the corner of my plant room for that entire time. So I think today is finally the day where I can open it. I have a space in the plant room where I want to put it, and I want to put it together, make sure it all is set up properly, and just get it done. I think this will be a little bit of a weight off of my shoulders just to have it completed and set up, ready to go. So I don't quite remember the concept of this one. I know it's different from the soccer. Excuse me, guys. Both of the cats are just hanging out. So, okay, this one's got a little bit more assembly than the soccer greenhouse, which is fine. I just wasn't expecting that. This looks like that other little panel piece. Okay. This has a lot more parts. I was not expecting a lot more parts, but that is okay. I think it came with a little instruction manual, so that is helpful. I'll just put all of the cardboard on the floor, get everything unwrapped, and get started. I also have some sealant, some silicone sealant, just in case I need it. I'm not sure if the design of this one is better than the soccer, but with the soccer greenhouse, which is above me, it's just out of frame, but sealing it to hold the humidity was a lot better. Okay, this is the bottom. I'm not sure what this is the back. Okay. So I do have my stool that I normally sit on for the videos, and I'll just be assembling it on the stool. So this will be the bottom piece, and hopefully I can just assemble it all on top. Let me read through the directions quickly. Okay, I love the little instructions, the illustrations. They're just very cute. So it's basically just saying take the film off first, which is fine, laying out everything that's included, 4 of each of these little things, and then assembling. It doesn't look super complicated, which is good, but I think I will reference back to this because it'll be helpful. First up is taking off the film. I think every single one of these has film on it. It's just to protect the glass. The glass in mine has some scuff marks on it, it looks like, which is not fun. I bought this so long ago. There's no returning. There is absolutely no returning this. Hopefully it's just scuff marks on the film. Oh, this is tough. Okay. So they put the film on the glass, but then you have to get it out from underneath the metal bits, which I don't love how they do that because it's harder to get it out. There we go. So just gotta get it through each bit. Okay. So this is the back. I don't know which is the top and what's the bottom, but I think maybe this is the top. That makes the most sense. So I'll put that to the side because that one's done. And I'll just go through these really quickly. These will be easy. Oh, this has like a little hinge on it. That must be for opening the front part. think I'm getting ahead of myself here, but that's okay. All right, 2 pieces down. I will go through the rest of them and then we'll start assembling. All right, now that I am done taking all the film off, it is time to assemble. The first thing I need to do is take this, which I think is the front, and put it in between these. So these are the angled pieces of the greenhouse. I might just try to do one at a time, or at least get it started in here before attaching it to the other one. This is slightly precarious, but we will make it work. I think I need it. Okay, it has to go in between, like that. Let's get the other one started. Okay, and they just slide into place. So this is what I've got so far. Looks like it is coming together. And then after that is the back. So the back is this big piece here, which now has a ton of cat hair on it, but I will, I guess, be cleaning all of this up after I'm done here. I'm still trying to figure out where little baggies of buttons almost go, but hopefully we will see that. Now the back looks a little tricky because I'm not sure how it's exactly going to fit with these little holes in here, but I think we'll figure it out as we go. I'm gonna try to slide it in just like I did the front. And that should click. Okay, yep, that clicked right into place. So this is what it looks like now. It's starting to take shape. We've got almost all of the pieces on it. This is much faster than I thought it would be. So I am pretty happy about that. Next, I have to slide the top on, which is this piece here. Okay. I think it just goes right over the top like so. All right, I can, it looks like a better design than the soccer, just looking at it mostly put together right here, but the back has a huge hole that would let out humidity. So we will be sealing that up. Well, so does the top, honestly. This might not be a humidity greenhouse because that is a giant hole here. That's a lot. And I don't think my silicone, because it's liquid and then it just dries. If anything, I might have to get weather stripping for that eventually. I still might do silicone on the bottom just to seal up the bottom so it's attached, because the way that these greenhouses are built, the top and the bottom are not attached to each other, which is my major gripe with them, because you can just lift up the whole top and the bottom is there, but other than that, they're okay. So next, I have to take the little buttons and put them on. Okay. It doesn't say which one. This is what I'm confused about. Which button do I put where? And it says we're using all of the buttons. It says 4 of each. And I only see 2 places to put buttons. So we'll make it work. We will, I think if I hold this up, put this button through here. Yeah, okay, it's supposed to be a decorative thing. I just don't see the other 2 places where I'm supposed to be putting the buttons. Unless it goes like that. Oh, it is what we're supposed to be doing. Okay, so we put one button here, and then I guess, oh, I see where they are. They're on the side here. All right, and then we put the other button over the existing one. Okay. I've never seen anything like that before. It does make it look nicer. I will admit that. It is a nice quality thing. But I don't know why that couldn't have just been one button. It does click into place once you get it. And I think it fixes the sort of discrepancy in the height between the top and the side or the back panel, which is nice. This one has a slight discrepancy. Okay. Yeah. Might have to open this up and fix the discrepancy there. Oh gosh, I don't know. I get the button off. I think I've got this side stuck. I might fix the other side and then worry about that one after. Because the inner button actually expands when I put in the outer one, and that's what sort of holds it into place. So I did have this one expand, which is causing it to not go through all the way. I feel like I'm gonna break a nail with that. All right, take two. You can see a finished one right here. It looks very nice. I just gotta get this last one lined up properly. Open this back up and hold it through. Okay, I need to hold this in place, otherwise I'm gonna have a button flying everywhere all over again. Okay, that did it. I'm not sure what these little hanging guys do. Oh, wait. Can I hold it open perchance? Oh, okay. So if you want to hold it open, that's what these little things are for. And there's little holes in the door to hold it open. Okay, that looks very nice. That is a nice design touch. This is the finished product. I know these have been on the market for a while already, so most of you, if you are active online, would have already seen it, but this is really nice. I can't believe it took me so long to put this together. I think it's going to be really cute with some houseplants inside of it, but first I do need to clean it off. It is all cleaned off, ready to go. There are quite a lot of like really big gaping holes, like where the hinges are up top. See if you can see it this way. Yeah, this is just a really big hole. So I don't think this is going to be a useful product for increasing humidity per se. It's just got a lot more than the soccer in terms of things that I would need to seal up. I might later down the road get some weather stripping just because that's thicker. And this also is just like because of the quality. It is bent, so there's a bigger hole here than at the sides. So there's just a lot of things to think about. It's a really nice display case. I think it's going to be really great. Anyway, I love the design. The design is much better in my opinion than the soccer, though the soccer was fine. It's just gonna be a really nice display case for some plants. It might reflect a little bit more heat, a tiniest bit more humidity maybe, though with the amount of like holes in it, I don't actually think so. But I think it's ready to go. I got it all cleaned off. We can get it in the spot that I picked out for it and maybe put a couple plants in there. So here it is in its final location on my garment rack turned plant shelf. Saffron is really excited apparently about all of this. Hi, sweetheart. Yeah. So this is where it's going to live because it is right up against my window. I think Hoyas would be best in this particular location. I also like that it can fit slightly taller plants than my other cabinets maybe can. So I'm going to put this Hoya Jennifer that has a active peduncle on it just because it was touching the top of my Millsbow wide and I want to give it that space to bloom, so I'll put it in the corner there. I also have a very splashy pubic calyx that I got from my friend Carson that the splash does turn pink in the higher light, so I would like that to be closer to the window. I have a Hoya Rhyme splash that I'll put toward the front just because it is shorter. And I have a reverted Lacanosa Asami that I got as a freebie from Sam's Hoyas a while back. So I'll put that in the front as well just because it is shorter. This might not be the final arrangement of plants in here, but it is something just nice to fill up the space. And it looks like I have room for one more plant, which is difficult because it can fit some slightly taller plants, but it can't fit anything crazy tall. I do though have this little Hoya obovata where the splash turns pink in the sun and it's slightly taller. So I'm gonna put it in here for now. We'll see, I guess, how I like this arrangement. But for now, it at least fills up the space a little bit. So these are plants that might have a little bit more room to grow and get the nice light in the morning from this east-facing window. So that was it for our little project today. I'm very happy that I finally got that done and over with just a year later, but you know what? Sometimes you just get it done when you get it done. And I really like the spot that I picked out for it. I can't wait to really get some Hoyas settled in there and growing and really happy. I think the Jennifer is going to stay in there. I'm not sure about the other plants. I think the pubic calyx will as well, but I'm gonna just play around with the arrangement and find plants that look best in it, whatever that may be. And the Jennifer, at least until it's done blooming, for sure has to be in there because I've never had a Jennifer bloom and I'm not looking it up. I don't want to know before I see it, but I am very excited about it. But if you like this video, make sure to give Nutmeg and I here a thumbs up down below and subscribe so you don't miss anything from us here on the channel. Thank you for watching and we will catch you in the next one.